Alright guys, we're here at some kind of a fire. It looks like a trailer fire. It's going pretty good. Got one engine on scene. Other units are gonna come in. Here comes one unit. Here on the other side. Very smoky. It's a trailer of some sort. Let me get the best angle out of the smoke. They're stretching the line right now. It's going pretty good inside, so they're gonna have to open up and hit it somehow. Let me go over here. Oh, it's burning good. On this side.
Yeah. Set? Is nobody in? Alright, thank you. Out? There's nobody in there. You want to put the line through the window? Yeah. I think it's going to be hard to get in over there, right? Alright.
They're charging the line right now. Let me see if anything comes off from this side. There it comes. Alright, they're gonna get water on it very, very shortly.
Hold on, James. Hold on. Alright, class 3 bus. 957 Charlotte 23, just 2489. 711 Charlotte, call water. Class 3 bus, 957 Charlotte 23. And the address 18489. 7-4.
Water on it short. Let me see. It's blowing pretty good from both sides. Here comes your water. Alright, they're in the smoke over there. But once they get water on these fires, they knock them down rather quickly.
Alright, Kate, open the hydrant. Alright.
Let me go around the other side. See what kind of action they got going on over there.
Just over to.
Still got fire in there.
Number 1, you're on high for water. That's 4.
Go back in the front. It's starting to burn again in the front. Still have a lot of fire in there. It's going pretty good inside. They're getting it, but it still has fire in there. Those old trailers are probably all wood inside. Sorry for jumping around and running around, but we'll go around the other side one more time. I'm gonna do extensive overhauling for sure. Yeah, they still got good fire in there. You just can't see it because of the smoke. It's starting to light up right in the front over there again. Looks like this might be gas fed. Something in there might be gas fed from the looks of it. the lens. Here. Yeah, there's something feeding that fire in there. All in the wood in there. Still fire in there. There's something going on in there. Might be gas. I thought it might have been gas fed in there, but I'm not sure. I don't think it was now. They just have to get in there and spray in the right areas. Like I said, that looks like a very old trailer. And it looks like a lot of wood inside. To me, they're pulling out a lot of wood right there. So they're gonna do an extensive overhaul until they get it completely out. They're taking a peek inside. There was a person in there, but the person got out, luckily, before. Oh, they're gonna do some thawing up. Actually, there's still fire in there. I can see it. All wood, just like I said, it's flaming up again inside. And insulation too. It's in between the siding and the insulation and the wood in the trailer. You're gonna have to rip it to shreds to get it totally out, or at least in that area. Let me go around over there again. They're getting it now. Get a peek on the other side. Skylar Fire's on this side over here. Well, they call some more units, it looks like. Labor intensive. I think that other unit's coming over here, but I'm not sure. There's the insulation that I spoke of and all the wood that I spoke of early on. All plywood. They're gonna have to do a lot more overhauling probably on the other side. Let's see what they can do. A lot of opening up on this side. Otherwise it is just gonna reignite. He's going in, it looks like, or trying to. Things that happen in the middle of the night in New York City are unbelievable. They're gonna have to open up that roof up there or spray it heavily to make sure there's no embers. Just as big as some small New York City apartments. They got a lot of junk in there, as you can see. Probably fully furnished, small kitchen, maybe microwaves, small stove, hot plate or something or the other. The owner's over there. Yeah, an e-bike it looks like. Look at that. I don't know if that's an e-bike or not, but it's a bike. They have fire up there. Fire.
Go!
Hey Brian, there's I think it's fire in the ceiling. You guys gonna pull some of the ceiling down. 10-4. When you're ready for us to open up, let me know.
Just like I said, they're gonna have to open up that whole thing.
4-5. 2949. It's gonna be a 39 degree. So we're unable to set the path and unable to locate a key holder on the 17.
Ooh, it smells. I don't think that was an e-bike, but you don't know. Let me get out of the smoke. They're probably all gonna have to go in there and shred it to pieces because they're embers.
Out of the
Embers also flying around in there. Anyway, the strange things that go on in the middle of the night in New York City are unbelievable. I don't know if this guy is part of a construction crew or was just traveling through. They're getting that pocket of fire that was in that ceiling area. It was a very, very slow night in the Bronx too.
That's for 1-9, you're clear on the outside. 1-9, 10-4.
Look at all the wood in the siding and the insulation. A lot of plywood. It's getting better, but a lot of smoldering coming from the top of it.
1-9 is good. Yeah, we went with the core and 12 frank. It smells well. You got no
Unbelievable.
Alright, 633 2 10-4. 96 to the Bronx. 2-6. So 1 engine, 1 truck for a 33 code 2. Apartment 12S. 4 305, 743.
They got hot spots in the back now. We go back again, the other side. The lights on the rigs are brutal. They got fire back here. Little pockets of fire. And there it is.
175, phone long box, 9996, and 301, 1536, Park Avenue, Portland, and literally Park Portland, I don't know. Real 674.
It looks like some kind of a group. You got a whole bunch of vans, some musical equipment and stuff like that. They're gonna hit it from the inside. Looks like they got it all out now. So it looks like some kind of an entourage. I can't make out those plates. And this vehicle is with them. And all that musical, well, I'm sorry, that's not even musical equipment. That's a whole bunch of stoves and refrigerators is what it looks like. Either way, it's some kind of an entourage. They got air conditioners in the trunk, in the cab back here. Let me go take a look at what's in this truck over here. Looks like refrigerators and old stoves. I thought that was a turntable up there. That's why I said musical. Whole bunch of old refrigerators and stoves. Maybe they go around collecting this kind of stuff. I have no clue. A gym machine. Sands. Maybe they're a salvage company. Who knows? Alright, we're gonna get out of here shortly. A war wagon going to war. Down here. 7155. Alright, I'm gonna go around the other side one more time and then I have another engine down the street, but I think that they went to call a smoke. Somebody might have had smoke go into their apartment. pillows.
Possible out of 17. Out of 17. Out of 17, we're now getting a report of smoke. Apartment 14 Henry, Texas. 10-4. 312, 714. Show for the 17. That's saying they get a report of smoke on 14 Henry now. Yeah, just have a trail route to reach the burn. We're gonna call smoke in the area for a while. That's the one. The BRONX. I don't want to. There was a trailer on the street that was burning before. That's where the smoke is coming from. That's possible. Alright, that's 7-1. Company 7-1. Delta Flexible Office. 110-4, still operating box 2299. That's 313, that's 1. We got no answer at 15H. Another neighbor here.
I stopped for a minute and came back. They're doing more spray, I guess, the final wash down. We were fixing to call it a night too, go downtown. We were at the gas station on 140, I don't know what the hell, 149th Street over there by I don't know if it's Exterior Street or River Street by the mall over there. And we were like 6 minutes out. I think it was 6 minutes out. Maybe even less. All right, I'm gonna hang around a little bit longer just to, check it out. Maybe when they take up, I'll do a little walk around. Alright, they had to come and do a little bit more. They're doing a little bit more opening up. Make sure there's nothing left.
Careful, might be hot. Get the towel off first.
They're gonna cut a wire, but they gotta make sure that it's not live or anything in there.
What is that? Is that cut? You get that out of the way? What? Yeah, I know. Let him get out of the way first.
EMS just updated the address 315 10-4. 3.2, cut 42.
On the chauffeur. Rob, you shut it down.
We're done anyway.
Turn on the lights. I'm gonna give you guys a little closer view.
Fire from 1 George.
Alright, the fire's coming in, guys. Alright, guys, we're gonna take up from here. There's a fire coming in 10 minutes away.
One flat 59. One 59. Supposed to be inside 1 George. 5910-4, response. 10-4, engine 43.
Let me go look over here real quick before we go.
Battalion 19.
19.
Gonna be a 1 George case. 327, 10-4.
Alright, we're gonna get out of here, guys. They're gonna pack up the line. The ore wagon. Alright. 2 and 2, we'll see you on the other side. I don't know the address of this, but let me get to the car.